The capital city of Denmark, Copenhagen, was site of Glory 29. The sold-out forum was treated to a night of kickboxing at its best. The featured attraction was undefeated in glory and reigning welterweight world champion Nicky Holtzken, defending his belt for the second time in 4 months against number 3 ranked Johan Kongolo. The welterweights also lit it up in the Superfight Series, where 2 fights combined for 7 knockdowns, 1 knockout, and 1 TKO. The big men also took center stage as the heavyweight contender tournament saw a newcomer rise to the top. Finally, Glory 29 marked the return after 6 months of Zach Moikasa as he took on Zinedine Hammerlane of France. But we start with the Superfight Series in a pair of welterweight bouts that got the night started with a bang as 41-9 Harut Grigorian took on 38-3 Maximo Suarez.
Maximo Suarez in the black shorts and the black gloves. We are underway from Copenhagen.
You already see Harut establishing the center of the ring. He wants Suarez against the rope, and that's where he's going to throw his hands combinations.
Suarez is a very dynamic fighter. He has great speed, uses it well. He's come out firing just like he is now. That body shot got through.
Break! Step back.
What I like about Suarez is he likes to come in and throw hands-to-kick combinations. You're going to see him kicking a lot more than Harut in this fight, which could be the difference.
Fighters going toe-to-toe already.
This is why they call him Rocky. He just wants to sit in the pocket and exchange heavy combinations.
Grigorian with some very heavy hands. 30 career knockouts out of his 41 victories. Body shot lands from Grigorian. And again, there's some fighters going toe-to-toe.
I told you, it's going to be the fight of the night. It was my prediction after watching both of these guys. But Suarez needs to be patient. He needs to set up his power, use his distance on the outside. He doesn't want to be a standing target like he's being right now.
Grigorian got a knee through, and he continues to tee off. Backing Suarez up now. And some blood coming out of the nose of Suarez. Fighters clinch up right in front of us.
One of these guys has to throw an uppercut. They're continually throwing round punches. This is the time to mix in an uppercut.
Instead, they throw some knees and continue with a big shot there from Maximo Suarez.
My prediction's coming true.
No kidding, 1 speed here so far. Fast forward for both these fighters. And it looked like Grigorian there tried the uppercut, didn't get through, and he blocks a high kick from Suarez.
The nose of Suarez is already bleeding here. He needs to keep moving. And he just had a big left hook.
Under a minute to go in this action-packed first round.
Break!
I still would like one of these guys to throw an attack up the middle, whether it's a knee, whether it's an uppercut or a front kick.
They're happy and just missed with the uppercut with Grigorian. But Suarez keeps coming back.
Another good strategy against a pressure fighter like Harut. You need to throw low kicks. That really slows down the forward movement and just needs to stay out of the corner.
I don't think we've seen 1 kick so far in this first round. Here we go.
That's the problem.
Down goes Suarez.
That's the problem in a kicking exchange. When you're kicking against a guy with heavy hands, there you go. You get caught very easily.
He's not getting up. Harut Grigorian ends this fight. What a shot flooring Maximo Suarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, you watched it as it happened. Our referee, John Axwood, steps in and stops this contest. 2 minutes and 55 seconds of that very first round. This one comes to an end by knockout for your winner, Harut Grigorian. Soon after, another pair of welterweights took to the glory ring when Jonathan Oliveira, with a record of 20-6, took on Miran Zangana at 42-12. This bout featured the most knockdowns in one fight in the Glory ring in more than a year.
Fight! Let's do it. Three-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Miran Zangana in the black shorts and Jonathan Oliveira in the green.
Miran's already using that southpaw kick. That's a good strategy to shut down the boxing of Oliveira.
When I say break, you break yourselves. Fight!
Oliveira is coming off a TKO loss to Raymond Daniels in the Glory 19 welterweight tournament. He already has 2 victories in the Super Fight Series, won both of them by way of decision. High kick from Zangana is blocked, so he tries it again.
Zangana is going to use that left kick a lot. You're going to see him take it to many different levels, which really confuses a boxer like Oliveira.
Zangana representing Sweden top team. He's fought mostly around his native Sweden. 54 total professional fights. Under 2 minutes to go in round number 1. Oliveira takes out the leg of Zangana. That does not count as a knockdown.
Good left kick. He's mixing the levels. Right now, he's focusing on kicking the arms, and then he's going to take it high or low. But Oliveira needs to get inside to shut down that kick. If he stays at kicking range, he's going to be in trouble.
Oliveira landed with a hook that got through and showed some nice defense as well.
Break yourselves. Fight!
Oliveira needs to move a little bit more. If he's just standing there in that range, that's where he's going to eat a few kicks from Miran.
Some nice technique displayed here as we have 1 minute to go in the first round of this welterweight matchup. Zangana and Oliveira. Again, Zangana with the high kicks, but Oliveira easily blocking them.
Neutral. You got to remember, even though those are blocked, they still hurt.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, referee Paul Nichols counted that as a knockdown. Oliveira goes down to the canvas. And it looked like Zangana followed it up with a knee as he was going down.
From my angle here, it was really hard to see. But it looked like a slip from this angle, to be honest.
Stop pulling the back. No knockdown. No knockdown.
Again, Oliveira tumbles to the mat, but that is ruled not a knockdown.
I let go. He just
neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
knee from
6,
Miran
7,
Zangana.
8. Fight!
Oliveira needs to use more distance and more movement. He can't keep coming in straight like that. He's
neutral.
Good left hook dropped.
2,
Drop Miran
3,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gloves up.
And just like that, Jonathan Oliveira is back in this fight. It's like he woke up in between rounds. What a furious exchange now.
Neutral. 1, 2, 3,
Zangana tumbled to the ground,
6,
and Paul Nichols is
7,
counting that one as a
8.
knockdown as well.
Fight.
3 knockdowns in a round.
What a comeback.
That will do it.
What a comeback. It looks like he's got to finish now.
Both fighters fall again to the glory mat.
Up, up.
Just when you think you're stealing a fight, anything can happen.
Miran Zangana takes a knee, and the fighters clinch up.
No pulling back. Fight!
Again, Oliveira countering.
Break!
Again, I'd like to see Oliveira slipping an uppercut now with Miran's head being down like that.
Oliveira all about the punches right now, and the kicks going Zangana's way.
Break! Fight!
What action here in the Glory Super Fight Series.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Time.
Oliveira hit to the back of the head.
No shots to the back of the head. Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Our
Time
referee,
in.
Paul
Fight.
Nichols, did not deduct a point. He just warned Oliveira about it.
What a crazy fight. This is very rare to see.
Knockdown, back of the head.
One fighter get knocked down twice in the first round, and the other fighter get knocked down twice in the second round.
Oliveira's got Zangana in trouble, backing him up, now landing at will.
Right.
I'd like to see that uppercut. One uppercut from Oliveira,
Right.
this fight's over.
Fight.
I don't think Zangana knows where he's at. Looks dazed.
He's definitely out on his feet.
This is the opportunity for Oliveira. As we approach 30 seconds to go here in round number 2. You are not watching an MMA fight, folks.
Up.
I've just never seen so much action going down to the canvas in kickboxing.
Zangana has 20 seconds to survive.
Up.
Otherwise, this fight's over, but it looks like it's going to go to a third round.
Fight.
And Oliveira continues to press forward. Counters from Zangana.
Neutral.
This is what the Super Fight Series is all about. And Oliveira's down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gloves.
Right as the bell sounds, ending round number 2. You've got to be kidding me. Third and final round. Jonathan Oliveira has been knocked down 3 times. One more and this fight is over. Miran Zangana been knocked down twice.
There it goes.
Neutral.
And that will do it! Jonathan Oliveira was down for his 4th time in this bout. That results in a TKO.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to an end 17 seconds into that third and final round by way of the Glory Maximum Knockdown Rule. For your winner, by technical knockout, Miran Zangana. Up next, the headline bout in the Super Fight Series, where light heavyweight Zach Moicasa takes on Zinedine Hammerlane. May 13th, it's Suns Out, Guns Out as Glory marks the start of summer and heads to California for Glory 30 Los Angeles. Blistering action as new middleweight world champion Simon Marcus makes his first title defense against Dustin Jacoby. Jason Psycho Wilderness wants revenge against Joe Stitch-em-up Schilling. Plus, a scorching hot welterweight qualifying tournament. And Tiffany Van Soest in her Glory debut. Glory 30 live from Citizens Business Bank Arena, Los Angeles, May 13th. Don't miss it. In other Super Fight Series action from Copenhagen, the lightweight division saw newcomer Abdul Karim Chor win a unanimous decision over Denmark's Rasan Muharreb, who was making his Glory debut. And it was the first bout of the year decided by a sudden victory 4th bonus round. Tomas Mosny beat Sehad Kepenik in heavyweight action. Not since losing the title fight against Salo Cavallari at Dynamite in 2015 has Zach Moicasa entered the Glory ring. He returned in Copenhagen to take on Zinedine Hammerlane in light heavyweight action.
It is on the Glory Super Fight Series main event. Zinedine Hammerlane and Zach Moicasa. Moicasa in the black trunks, white gloves. Hammerlane in the black gloves and the gray trunks. And a stinging low kick there from Moicasa.
Moicasa's really using that jab, and especially against a taller fighter, he's using his double jab to get inside. And it's a good time to throw his low kick, especially when a taller fighter moves their head back, it leaves the low kick open.
Body shots from Moicasa, representing Hammer's Gym. You know, time is really ticking for the 32-year-old. He got into this sport a little bit later. Wants to make another run at the Glory light heavyweight title.
Zinedine ended a nice quick right uppercut, which I think Moicasa felt. But he can't be a standing target when Moicasa wants to unload those hands.
That is for sure. Round number 2, scheduled for 3 in the light heavyweight division. This is the Glory Super Fight Series main event. Zach Moicasa in the white gloves and black shorts, and Zinedine Hammerlane in the gray shorts and black gloves. Joseph, who'd you give that first round to?
The first round goes to Moicasa. He's a little bit more active, and he's throwing his big bombs. Zinedine needs to be a little bit more active if he wants to win the next 2 rounds.
For all the latest information on Glory, visit our website, glorykickboxing.com. Check out the total strikes. Moicasa much more active, throwing 72 in that first round.
There's that low kick I was talking about. Once he shields up like that, the low kick's open all day. I heard Nicky Hemmers yelling for it earlier, so we can see Moicasa using it a lot more this round.
Fighters exchange, and now Hammerlane backing Moicasa.
That's what he needs to do. Stay on the outside and be more active with his combinations. But don't stand there. After you throw your combination, move.
Hammerlane tried a flying knee and just pushed back by the power of Moicasa. There he goes. Hammerlane now moving around a little bit. Press up against the ropes.
Break. Step back.
Zinedine's doing a good job at defending the power of Moicasa, but he's not doing enough to win the fight. Yeah, you're not going to get knocked out, but you're also not going to win the fight.
Great points. Going upstairs now, but Moicasa blocking all shots. Now tees off.
Zinedine has a very good left kick. I'd like to see him use it a little bit more. Moicasa actually got caught with a left high kick from Saulo Cavallari in their first meeting. That's a good weapon to mix there. And there he starts.
Seems like Moicasa is seeing everything that Hammerlane is throwing, and now he makes him pay with an uppercut and some body shots.
I told you in the first round he's going to set up that uppercut with round punches. So this round he's going to start mixing in that uppercut off of round punches.
Third and final round of the Glory Super Fight Series main event, Moicasa and Hammerlane. How do you have this one scored, Joseph Altolini?
It's going 2 rounds to 0 for Moicasa. Zinedine needs to pick up the pace, pick up the volume if he wants a chance here. He can't just be that standing target, letting Moicasa let those hands and combinations go.
Hammerlane coming out with a little bit of sense of urgency here.
Those kicks on the outside are working really well, but you can't kick when you're against the ropes. So circle out, create your distance, and then throw your kicks.
Moicasa just stays in the pocket. He'll press forward, push you back. And really hasn't let Hammerlane do much offensively.
No, not at all. When you're a good attacker like that, guys are scared to open up on you like that. So when you're an offensive fighter, you automatically have a built-in defense.
Under 2 to go in the final round. Number 5 ranked Moicasa and number 8 ranked Hammerlane. Zach Moicasa in control of this fight, landing 34% of his strikes.
Zinedine's doing well this round. He's being active, but they're very light. They're punching, very light punches and kicks. They're not doing enough damage to cause a knockout. He's getting points, but he doesn't need points right now. He needs a knockout.
It's down 2 rounds to 1, and 2 rounds to nothing. Getting points right now does nothing.
That's why I like the big kicks on the outside. They do more damage.
Devastating body shot from Moicasa. And now Hammerlane's hands down.
Step back.
That's dangerous.
Moicasa might be tired, but let me tell you, he still has a lot of power. Stay tight. Get off those ropes.
Under 1 minute to go. Moicasa continues to press forward.
Break. Step back.
Moicasa said this is the sharpest he's been in his career. 30 seconds to go.
You have to give Zinedine a lot of credit here. He was able to really shut down those heavy bombs from Ocasio. So good job on Zinedine, but he's not doing enough to win this fight. He did enough to avoid the knockout, but not to win this fight.
Hammerlane lands a straight jab, but a little too little, a little too late as we have 10 seconds to go here. Hammerlane in need of a miracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about the same, 29-28. A unanimous decision for your winner, Zach Moicasa.
With the victory, Moicasa takes another step back into the title picture as he moves up in the light heavyweight ranking. Later on Rewind, the welterweight title is on the line as Nicky Holzken looks to defend against number 3 ranked Yohan Kongolo. But up next, Sergey Adamchuk moves up to lightweight as he's called into the Glory Ring on short notice to take on Denmark's native son, Mohamed Elmir. And then it's the heavyweights battling it out to see who has earned himself a title shot against reigning world champion Rico Verhoeven. May 13th, it's Suns Out, Guns Out as Glory marks the start of summer and heads to California for Glory 30 Los Angeles. Blistering action as new middleweight world champion Simon Marcus makes his first title defense against Dustin Jacoby. Jason Psycho Wilness wants revenge against Joe Stitch-em-up Schilling. Plus, a scorching hot welterweight qualifying tournament. And Tiffany Van Soest in her Glory debut. Glory 30 live from Citizens Business Bank Arena, Los Angeles, May 13th. Don't miss it. Mohamed Elmir was set to face fellow countryman Nicholas Larson until Larson developed an infection that caused him to step down. So on short notice, current featherweight champion Sergey Adamchuk stepped in and moved up 1 weight class to lightweight to take on Mohamed the Desert Storm Elmir, winner of 113 overall fights.
Underway, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Mohamed Elmir in the white shorts, Adamchuk in the black shorts, and he comes out firing as usual. We saw him pull off a cartwheel kick to start off his last fight, right, Joseph?
Yeah, he wants to be exciting. He wants to put a show on. And again, part of that is throwing spectacular attacks, spinning kicks, cartwheel kicks. He wants to excite and be entertaining.
And you've got to wonder where the head of Elmir is. He was super excited to face fellow countryman Nicholas Larson to prove who is Denmark's #1 lightweight. But that fight, of course, is off as Larson had to withdraw only a few days ago due to a serious reoccurrence of an infection in his leg. We wish him the best. Now Elmir has a lot to deal with, not only a guy moving up a weight class, but also now a dangerous southpaw.
That's a big difference. A lot of changing from an orthodox to a southpaw fighter, your strategy and game plan in the gym totally changes.
Body shot landed from Adamchuk, and then Elmir counters.
Elmir does not want to disappoint. He took this fight because he sold a lot of tickets here. He's got a lot of fans here ready to watch him fight, so he's here to put a show on for Denmark.
Disappointed he was not facing Larson, but said that he never considered not accepting this fight.
Well, Elmir has 113 wins on his record, and on that, he's fought some of the best Muay Thai fighters in the world. He has a bare-knuckle fight against Yotsenklein. Speaking to Big Mike, Adamchuk's coach, he was saying Sergey is constantly in the gym. He's always watching tapes, learning. He's just a guy who loves to fight, wants to keep learning, and he's always prepared. He actually made his Glory debut at lightweight against Gregorian, or at Gregorian.
Yeah, he said it was not a big deal to, #1, take this fight at lightweight, or to take it on short notice. The guy pretty much lives in the gym.
Step back.
He also is a guy who never watches any videotape. Doesn't care what his opponent does. Adamchuk just really concentrates on his own game plan.
Adamchuk's doing a really good job at mixing level with his boxing and landing some big kicks, right and left. But that rear low kick from a southpaw to the back leg is vicious and hurts.
He has destroyed opponents before with that low kick. But at this point, Adamchuk taking the fight to Elmir. Assess Elmir's performance so far.
Well, Elmir needs to be a little bit more active. He's waiting a little too long. He needs to get in there, cover up his head, and start throwing some combinations. Right now, he's just being a standing target for Adamchuk just to lay his combinations with his hands and his legs.
Great.
Total strikes thrown close as Adamchuk landed 32% of his, Elmir 25. Well, the Danish fans are trying to support Mohamed Elmir in this third round against Serhiy Adamchuk, the featherweight champion. Joseph, how do you have this scored so far?
That's 2 rounds to 0 for Adamchuk. Elmir needs to get on his wheels, cover his head, and come in and start throwing.
And that's what he's doing. Picking up the pace here early in the third.
Adamchuk uses this heel strike to the leg. It's very unique. I saw him use it a lot in his last fight.
As Elmir moves forward, he eats a right hook.
You can see how Elmir comes forward in a straight line, where Adamchuk hits and moves on different angles. So that's why it's very hard for Elmir to land something, because Adamchuk's always changing angles.
Right now, Adamchuk pitching a shutout against Elmir. He hasn't landed one punch yet.
His leg's hurting him. Adamchuk needs to keep going to that leg. But good on Elmir for continuing to come forward. He's putting on a show.
Well, no points for tackles in Glory Kickboxing. That's pretty much what Mohamed Elmir did. Halfway through round number 3. The featherweight champion, Serhiy Adamchuk, takes Elmir down. It's just a slip.
You can see that footwork. You can see, he's been working his boxing. And when you see a lot of boxers, and one of the best things about working boxing is kickboxing is it really teaches you to use angles, distance, and movement.
Adamchuk has only 14 knockouts out of his 32 wins. He said he wants to finish more fights. Let's see if he can do that here in this third round. Again, big low kick from Adamchuk. And now he goes up top.
How Adamchuk's circling and pivoting out. That's a good strategy against a fighter who keeps walking forward. He'll throw his punches and then he pivots out to the right or the left.
And now he backs Serhiy Adamchuk up a bit. But really was not able to land anything or do any damage against the featherweight champion, Adamchuk.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about the same, 30-27. A unanimous decision for your winner, Serhiy Adamchuk.
Adamchuk runs his Glory record to a perfect 5-0. He will look to defend his featherweight title sometime this summer. In the heavyweight contender tournament at Glory 29 Copenhagen, number 2 ranked Jafar Wilnis beat newcomer Kirill Kornilov in the first semifinal. The second semifinal saw number 4 ranked Anderson Silva upset by unranked Ismail Lant, making his Glory debut. So the finals matched up Jafar Wilnis against Glory newcomer Ismail Lant.
Scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. The winner earns a future title shot against champion Rico Verhoeven. And we are underway. Ismail Lant in the black gloves. Jafar Wilnis in the whites.
Speaking to Jafar before the fight, he says if he fights long in the finals, it's going to be very explosive. And both guys don't like going backwards.
And as we heard from champion Rico Verhoeven earlier on, he predicted that this would be the matchup in the finals and that Jafar Wilnis would get the victory. Now, if that happens, Wilness and Rico Verhoeven have been sparring partners for many years. They'll have to fight their own teammate. But that's just part of the business. Both fighters won't pass up a title shot.
Once you're in this level for so long, you need good sparring partners to continue to improve. When you're at the top of the game, not many people can hang with you.
Under 2 to go. Wilness, a nice combination landed. And now Lont going to work on the legs, countered by Wilness.
These guys saved their shins for the finals. In the first round, they both started throwing a lot of punches, but in this first round, they're throwing a lot of low kicks here.
And both fighters said that was part of the strategy. Nice block there from Wilness. Was not to use up their legs in that first fight. Save them for the finals. Body shots from Wilness, and Lont counters. Really working the outside leg of Wilness.
These guys are just countering and comboing back and forth, one guy then the other. But it's Jafar that's keeping Lont against the ropes.
Solid right hook from Lont. Fighters touch gloves, and we're underway. Second round of this heavyweight contenders tournament. Lont and Wilness come out firing. And again, Lont attacking the leg of Wilness.
Lont's starting to be a little bit more active here. He can't just stay against the ropes. This is what he needs to do. He needs to get out, start attacking back, get away from the corners and away from the ropes.
Check out the total strikes. Very similar in thrown, but Lont the more accurate in landing. 29 total kicks thrown by Lont, who slips down. That is not counted as a knockdown.
Lont needs to be careful with those jumping knees. They take a lot of energy, and being in round 2, there's one more round after this that he needs to make sure he has a little bit left in the tank for.
1 minute to go in round 2.
Step back, step back.
Wilness seems to be the fresher fighter, but here comes Lont. Body shot, followed by an uppercut. Jafar Wilness.
2 nice uppercuts. He needs to follow up after those. After landing 2 big uppercuts like that, throw your hooks. Looks like Lont's lost his legs here.
But continues to fire. Under 30 in round 2. Wilness attacking the body. Now Lont in the corner. Lont just missed with a big right hook.
This is what Jafar needs to do. Keep busy.
Two exhausted heavyweights fighting for the right to face the champion, Rico Verhoeven. Ron Kruk and Joseph Altolini here in Copenhagen for the Glory Heavyweight Contenders Tournament Final.
Hey, step back. Hey.
Wilness makes Lont eat a jab.
Lont's landing some big punches. While he has energy, it's a good time to throw some big punches. But if he doesn't put Jafar down, he's going to be tired for the rest of this third round.
Of course, cardio always comes into play when you have 2 big men like this in their 6th round of fighting. Who do you think looks more fresh at this point?
Well, at the beginning of this round, it looks like Lont, but in the last round, it looked like Wilness. So it's exciting to see if Lont can continue this pace.
Combination thrown from Lont, but right away, Wilness counters.
Listen, if Lont wins this round, it's going to be very interesting to see how the judges have it. We could have ourselves another split decision.
Very close on total strikes. In your opinion, Joseph, who's winning this fight?
Well, leading into the third round, I had Wilness based on his aggression and how he did in that second round. But right now, Lont's taking over. And I feel the question in round right now is round one. Some of the judges could have easily given it to Lant, which makes it a tough decision and a tough fight to score.
How about a sudden victory round? Wouldn't that be incredible? Of course, in Glory, there are no draws. We would go to a fourth sudden victory round.
I think Lant's leads leg sore. Every time he eats a low kick from Rumis, he kind of buckles down a little bit.
Nasty uppercut from Lant. 1 minute to go in round 3. Ismail Lant actually owns a victory over heavyweight champion Rico Van Hooven. That happened back in 2009.
Yeah, after 2009, Rico went on a tear, taking out everyone in front of him. So it'd be a totally different fight this time around.
On the line, a shot at the current champion. Under 30 to go. Fighters just throwing down now, toe-to-toe.
It looks like Lant's gonna fall over throwing out all those punches, but he needs to throw all his weight in his punches. Nothing is technical right now, just get weight behind the punch.
Both of these heavyweights are completely exhausted, but putting on a show here in Copenhagen.
Time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. They give us back a split decision. They score this bout 29-28 Lant, 29-28 Wilness, and 29-28 for your winner by split decision. And now, Glory heavyweight contender tournament champion, Ismail Lant.
With the victory and trophy also comes a title shot against the undisputed heavyweight champion Rico Verhoeven later on this year. We conclude Glory 29 from Copenhagen with the headline event of the evening, as current welterweight champion Nicky Holzken makes his second title defense against the always dangerous number 3 ranked Johan Kongalo. Welcome back to Copenhagen, side of Glory 29. After winning the belt in Las Vegas over Raymond Daniels and successfully defending the title against Myrtel Groenhart at Glory 26 Amsterdam. Undefeated in Glory at 10-0, Nicky Holzken took on number 3 ranked Johan Kongalo, fresh off his victory over Karapet Karapetian, also at Glory 26.
You can tell these two do not like each other, Joseph.
No, they have something at the end of this fight that both of them want. Kongalo's very confident, and so is Nicky.
The Glory welterweight world title is on the line, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Johan Kongalo in the black gloves and the champion Nicky Holzken in the white. Fight odds close with Holzken almost being a 4-to-1 favorite in this fight. For the latest, remember to visit our website, glorykickboxing.com. Low kick from Holzken.
Nicky seems to be kicking more this fight than he has in his past, which I think is a good strategy against someone like Kongalo, who likes to come forward with his boxing.
Kongalo very aggressive. Throw some stiff jabs, and you're right, Holzken continues to throw some kicks.
But Nicky's also using a little bit more distance and movement than he usually does. He usually shells up and comes forward. But maybe that's what he's working on with his boxing. You can't be a standing target when you want to be a top-level boxer like that.
Well, both of these guys, Kongalo and Holzken, are professional boxers as well when they're not kickboxing. You can hear Big Mike from the corner of Kongalo yelling, double up the jab.
You need to get inside on Holzken. If you're just throwing singles, he's just going to pick you apart on the outside. You need to double up that jab, get on the inside.
Back kick from Holzken. Holzken, many believe, is one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. Been doing it a long time, 32 years old. This is his 100th professional bout. Under a minute to go in round one.
Nicky's just controlling the pace and the distance of this fight.
Isn't that what he always does?
That's what makes it really hard. He likes to stay really tight. He's very hard to hit.
Push kick from Holzken, back and Congolo up. Congolo comes in and ate a shot. Holzken rocked Congolo as he came forward. Under 30 to go in round one.
Nicky's switching stances too. Curious to see what he's trying to set up from that southpaw.
Congolo now pressing forward. And eats a knee for his trouble. Whoa! The Swiss striker Congolo delivers a combination. He's coming off a very impressive win over Karapetian at Glory 26, trying to build off that victory. It's interesting to hear his trainer, Mike Passionnier from Mike's gym. He said he's going to just keep coming forward, Joseph, for all 5 rounds. Got to take some chances. He's got to get on the inside because of Holzken's height and reach advantage.
There's 2 strategies. You're either going to take the fight to Nicky, or you got to use your distance and angles.
Nasty spinning back fist, just missed from Nicky Holzken.
Nicky's cutting down with that right hook, but I called it earlier. He's setting up that liver hook.
Holzken known for his brutal body shots. Destroys opponents with them, breaks them down, and then the money punch is the left hook to the liver.
Back to southpaw, keeps switching stances. It confuses the distance of Congolo, which makes it really hard for him to gauge where Nicky is.
Now Congolo throwing some strikes and kicks. But Holzken just keeps him off balance. Under 30 to go in round 2. And Holzken eats a solid shot, backing him up.
That's what Congolo needs to do. Once he works his way inside, continue to follow up. Throw a second or third combination inside.
Yell on Congolo. Maybe stole this second round. Two minutes, 2 rounds done, Joseph. How do you have this one scored?
It's really tough. First round goes to Nicky. Second round can go either way. I still think Nicky's doing more damage when he's landing. Congolo may have put some more combinations together, but I don't think they're doing any damage.
Picking up the tempo here in the 3rd round.
I like the way Congolo's using that jab. He needs to continue to use that jab to get in on the inside to unload those combinations.
Congolo snuck a couple of straights through. Backs Holzken up as he continues to try to work the body. Congolo looking light on his feet. High kick blocked, spinning back. Pass from Congolo.
Nicky keeps landing that left knee. Congolo, those are going to add up and wear him out a little bit. He needs to stay tight, keep his distance.
Furious pace here in round 3. Under a minute to go. Great action in the welterweight division. The Glory welterweight world title on the line. Congolo sure throws some crisp punches.
That's the way to do it.
Spinning back kick knocks Holzken down, but it was not counted a knockdown.
That was to the liver, but it still looked like a slip.
I'll have to see a replay because that knocked Holzken back. Let's see if he can survive. And he's
Protecting that liver.
pushing forward. Holzken in the corner. Another spinning back where he left off in that third round.
He's doing a good job at it. He's coming in with some big power punches, but Nicky has been throwing that big right counter hook and counter left hook, so he needs to be careful and stay tight. His hands are a little low for my liking.
What momentum in this fight. Both fighters throwing shots in volume. Congolo will want to keep the pressure on here.
Nicky's going to try to stay in the pocket now, try to use his counters, because he doesn't want to back up, because that's where Congolo was hitting him when he was backing up.
Holskin's thrown 95 punches, but only landed with 20%, while Congolo much more accurate. He's landed 42% of his shots.
I'd like to see Congolo double up that jab, though, like Big Mike was calling earlier in the fight. It's a good entrance, but stay technical. Stop spinning too much, because that's where Nicky gets dangerous.
Gotta be careful, although Congolo did experience a nice shot there in that third round. That was not called a knockdown. Oh, Congolo slips there on the glory mat. Nice sign of respect by Holskin to give him a minute.
Holskin keeps attacking the inside leg, which kind of adds up. That's what he was doing to Myrtle in the last fight, and it added up in those final rounds.
Of course, Myrtle Grunhard is a teammate of Yohan Congolo. I'm sure he gave him some advice coming into this fight.
That left uppercut of Congolo is doing really well. Whether he mixes it as an uppercut or a jab, he needs to continue with it.
Combination followed by low kicks from Holskin as we have 1 minute to go in round 4. Another spinning back fist from Congolo, but blocked by Holskin.
Congolo's conditioning looks really good, too.
That was a dangerous knee from Holskin.
Nicky has these weird knees where they don't come with much power, but they're pretty accurate, and that's what caused the cut on the eye of Raymond Daniels. He's cut Kareem Gaji with it. Oh, it's that left uppercut
from Congolo.
He needs to keep that low kick going, too. You can see the left leg of Nicky pretty red right now.
Left hook and a high kick from Holskin landed.
Break!
As round number 4 comes to an end. What action? 5th and final round. The welterweight world title is on the line. And here they come.
I think whoever wins this round is going to win this fight. But Nicky keeps throwing that counter left hook. Congolo's landing that left uppercut. Let's see who wins this round and wins this fight.
What a furious exchange. This has been worth every penny. The fans here in Denmark going nuts.
What a good pace. Both of these guys have been throwing from all 5 rounds. What a crazy pace. Congolo felt he had the advantage in the conditioning. So let's see if he has it. He's got 2 minutes to put something really good together here.
4 years younger than Holskin, but the champion always shows up in great shape.
Congolo needs to keep his hands tight. That counter left hook in Nicky is very dangerous.
The drums are beating here in Copenhagen. Under 2 to go.
There's that left hook setup. He's going to touch the head and then rip the body.
Holskin nearly took off the head of Congolo with that high kick. Congolo shook it off. Comes back with his back kick. Flying knee blocked by Congolo.
Nicky's stealing this round. Congolo needs to pick it up, but those knees from Nicky are hurting, those liver punches are hurting, those counter left hooks are starting to add up. Congolo needs to find it deep inside of him to really put something together for this last round. He's got 1 minute to do it.
1 minute to go. Holskin looking for his second straight title defense. The challenger, Congolo, looking to steal the belt from the champion.
He definitely died down this round, Congolo. Mickey just keeps coming forward, keeps attacking. Congolo doesn't have an answer right now.
30 seconds to go. Congolo said that if he was going to win this, he couldn't let it go to the judges' scorecards. He needed to knock out the champion. With 20 to go, can he do it?
Fight!
10 to go in this welterweight championship fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, and they score this bout 49-46, 49-46, and 48-47, a unanimous decision for your winner. And still, Glory welterweight champion of the world, Nikki Holzkin.
In another hotly contested close battle, Nikki Holzkin retains the welterweight belt with his victory over Yohan Congolo. That will do it for us in Copenhagen. But don't forget to join us in May as Glory 30 heads to LA. May 13th, it's suns out, guns out as Glory marks the start of summer and heads to California for Glory 30 Los Angeles. Blistering action as new middleweight world champion Simon Marcus makes his first title defense against Dustin Jacoby. Jason Psycho Wilders wants revenge against Joe Stitch-em-up Schilling. Plus, a scorching hot welterweight qualifying tournament. And Tiffany Van Soest in her Glory debut. Glory 30 live from Citizens Business Bank Arena, Los Angeles, May 13th. Don't miss it.